don't have to. Halfway to 5. Man, it's taking forever. Let's see. More things to kill. Man, I'm just tearing these guys up, man. Just one hitting them. Awesome. Gotta love my two-handed sword.
You can almost congratulate me on being leveled.
Level 2?
2.
Congrats. You made it. You made it to level 2.
Almost.
Almost? Oh, you mean you're not done yet. Pre-congratulatory message. Congratulates on almost being level 2.
4% left. Now, if my dude would ever hit this skeleton, I might actually win it.
You actually need to get hit to train defense, by the way, so yeah, it's good to solo the first few levels anyway, because you have to get hit to level that up. Because right now, at low levels, things don't hit for very much, so you need to train this now when things don't kill you in one hit. Later on, shit kills you in one hit, man, so you can't train it anymore because you die instantly. Yeah.
But how does it get trained?
By getting hit.
Just by being hit?
Just by being hit. So you have to be hit to train it. So there are a lot of weird mechanics in this game. Like, you really have to train them. You need to be hit to train defense. And if you don't get hit early enough, then later on there's no way to train it anymore, because nothing is weak anymore. You only gain experience fighting stuff that are strong. So
yeah, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
The sound for leveling up is horrible.
Oh, I love it, man. Oh man, you missed out on those days, man. The ding.
Scared the shit out of me.
That's the best sound in the freaking game. That's the best sound effect in the whole game, man. Everybody plays the game for that sound. just for the pleasure of hearing that ding, you know. Some people have them as like ringtones and shit, you know, because it's the sound you want to hear. It's the sound of leveling up. Yeah. Well, that's the sound we like to hear.
You have become better at channeling. Level 11. Oi, what's that?
Oh, it's running. God damn.
Oh, well, screw you, Deathfist Templar. Where the hell did you come from?
Holy shit, spam.
That
Yeah, gold selling services, power leveling services.
Yeah.
Goddamn
I
spammers.
see the same thing. I
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's server wide, so some of those channels are server wide. Oh, by the way, to chat in these channels, there's a number next to it. You just press like /2 to chat in channel 2, /1 to chat in channel 1. So I might as well invite you. What the hell is your name anyway? Did you use your same name or?
Just my name.
Yeah, you can follow and then you can be in the same group. So you can use /G to talk to me instead of having to send a tell.
To join a group, click on the follow options or declare. Where the hell is that option?
There's
Oh,
a
there,
there's a
follow.
follow button, yeah.
Yeah, you join.
Yeah, so you can just /G
Yeah.
/G to talk in group. Yep. But we won't be able to actually group while we're not in the same zone. Meaning you kill
Oh
stuff,
God.
I don't get any XP, I kill stuff, you don't get any XP. But it's fine. We'll just use
Now we have
this.
to share loot.
You can't, man. You can't loot stuff in my zone.
Yeah, but I've got one item in my zone that I want to loot.
Oh. Oh, now the loot thing, the loot box came up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, man. Mordius, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
I just set the
you can
to
you can open the advanced loot and then just loot settings. Loot candidate. Yeah, I think that works, right? Now you can loot everything. Yeah. Right.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna retry.
Yeah, you should be able
There's
to.
a question mark with something over it.
You can set
Auto roll.
you set everything to AG. Always greet, and then you can. Because I don't even click to loot anymore. It just auto loots everything for me. Once you figure out that damn thing and then train it, then everything else is just automatic, which is cool. Where's that?
Always greed.
Yeah,
Set
just
auto.
always greet. AG, always greet, and then set auto, and then basically every time you see the same item, it'll just automatically grab it. So you don't have to click to grab the corpse anymore. Convenience.
Yeah.
Convenience, but then you have to train it, so you have to spend like, 10-15 minutes to make sure that every time you loot something, it's automatic. You have to trigger the always greet thingy. Yeah, but it's fine. After a while, it's convenient. Like right now, I don't even have to click on anything to loot, which is great. Hey Zuko, welcome to the stream. How's it going, man?
Woohoo!
And what's
You've
up,
become
Mordius?
better at one-handed blunt. You've become better at offense. I feel you.
What's up, Mordius? How's it going, man? Always greet, yeah. Yeah, we are killing them all. Halfway to level 5. Yep, precisely halfway to level 5. It's gonna take me another hour or something. Because of how goddamn slow the XP is. Why is it popping up all the time? Loot handling is a lot easier when you're solo. You don't have to deal with the whole thing. Right, it's fine.
Do I get more XP from being in the group now or not?
You don't. Only if you're in the same zone and close enough to share experience.
Fair enough.
So basically, we're just in it for the convenience in chat, but basically it doesn't do anything right now. Too far away. And not in the same zone. And you guys in chat, if you ever wanted to try out EverQuest, now is a great time. Because I'll be happy to join up and play with you guys. Because I'm low level. And if you join, you'll be low level too. And then you can group with Dacryus or whatnots.
You can help me level.
Yeah.
I'm a poor lonely cleric.
Yep. It's a good fun game. And very high on the difficulty level. Yeah, once you get past like level 15, you can almost not kill stuff on your own anymore. You have to party up and, you know, fight together with other people because it's just way more efficient. You could fight something alone if you really, really wanted to, but it'll take you like ages to kill it, and it's so pointless. So it's a very class and role specific game. There's a lot of class dependence. There's a lot of player dependence. So I'm depending on you to heal, then you're depending on me to tank the mobs, and a lot of class dependence. And that's where it all started. EverQuest was the first MMO to introduce like very, very specific class role dependence. And then World of Warcraft copied, every other MMO copied them.
What the hell is that question mark? Is that the status?
What question mark? For the loot?
Yeah.
I think that's because you didn't set auto greed on that item.
Well, I've got this sets all the items in the shared list to the selected option. And now I just have to wait till it loots it, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
After a while, it'll loot them all. Yep. Just set all loot to always greed and then auto loot.
I've got that.
Yeah. And then
auto loot is on. So
you have to keep doing that though, because every single time you find a new piece of loot that you've never looted before, they want your instructions on what to do with it. So, but once you've done this a lot, then eventually you'll remember like all the stuff that you know that you want to pick up, then the stuff that you don't want to pick up, you know. Then after that, you don't have to touch it anymore. You'll just do it on its own, which is great. I like that convenience. Hey, but it takes a long time to train the damn system until it's, you know, not annoying anymore. Yeah, it's really annoying until it stops annoying you. So, yep. Ah, I've got no room in my inventory? What the? Is it crazy? How could I fill up so quickly? Alright, I guess I gotta go back to my trader and sell. Alright, let's head back to the trader. Oh man, goddamn spammers, man. Spamming my screen. God damn it. Can I ban him? Report as spam. Ah, you can click on his name and report as spam. Not sure if they'll ever ban him, but at least you can report him.
It says no one was interested in the thingies. These items can be randomed again if the...
Well, that's weird. You must have said it wrong because I don't have that issue at all. My loot just gets resolved. Well, maybe we just break the group thingy so you don't have to deal with that until later. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
You're not talking to me anyway, so.
No, well, I've got you on.
Yeah, voice chat, so we don't have to deal with it.
Voice chat. So why the hell would I be talking to you on chat?
Yeah, so I left the group, so you don't have to deal with that crap.
Oh, blue is risky. Oh, that's bad. It's risky, but you might win.
It's blue, so it's lower level than you. Just go by the colors.
So white is same level, blue is lower level, yellow is
higher level.
Above me.
Yeah, above you by 1 to 2 levels is yellow. If it's red, it's 3 levels or higher. So, yeah, you don't really want to fight red stuff unless you're very, very strong.
Confident.
Confident. Because it's possible, depending on what class you play. Like if you play a Necromancer, which is very powerful, or Mage, you can always fight red stuff and win. If you know what you're doing, yeah.
You are enveloped by lava? What the hell? You bastards.
It's going to be annoying now because you're killing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I'm killing random stuff walking around. That's probably why it's annoying, because all the loot's different. But when you're killing like specific stuff like orcs or something, then the loot tends to get settled very quickly, because they always drop the same kind of stuff, right? I mean, I'm hoping they do. That should simplify the looting process and make it easier. Man, I'm getting a lot of this can't loot because I got no space thingy. I better go sell my crap, because I'm giving up a lot of loot right now.
Oh, somebody buffed me with flames. Oh, I did. That glorious bastard.
Somebody must have helped you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, people do that. They randomly help newbies in this game sometimes. So.
Yeah, I was like, an Ashling Drake is burned for 25 points of non-melee damage by your flames.
Somebody gave you a damage shield, so anything that hits you does damage to them. That's really powerful. You should just kill as many things as you can quickly.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, just go fight quickly, because that's very powerful. Basically, you don't have to hit them more than once. You just have to hit them one time, and then they'll die from the damage shield when they hit you. It's very powerful stuff. It's called power leveling, getting someone else to help you by casting high level stuff on you. Yeah, I'm in one of the worst leveling zones in the game, Ogok, so it's terrible. Terrible newbie zone. But I guess eventually I'll come over, so... Netted shirt. Wait a second, what's it do? 4 AC? Huh, it's exactly the same as... Why is it buy now? Why do I have to buy now? Oh, I have to upgrade? Jesus. Wow, I have to upgrade something to buy that, to use that slot. Huh. What a crappy thing. Large, netted. Well, this one doesn't say what...
Come on. Did you die already?
Can or cannot use it, so... Nah, I'll just
this
sell it then.
Drakeling is actually regenerating health. What the hell?
Yeah, if you don't do enough damage, that's what happens.
Oh, screw him.
Spiderling silk. I remember someone asking for it, but I can't be bothered to keep these things. Sell, sell, sell. Also, if you start with some like bandages in your inventory, you can just destroy them because you're a cleric, you don't need bandages. And they're just wasting space, which you could be using to carry loot.
Hello, skeleton. I'm loving this shield I've got.
Oh, you got a shield? Nice.
Yeah, the damage
the
shield.
skeleton. Oh, damage shield. Oh yeah, damage shield is really broken, man. It's really powerful. It's how you level really fast because you don't even have to do the most of the damage. Yeah, they get done by themselves. So some guy was power leveling you there. What do
I
you
would thank him, but he ran off.
what do you press /enter? Just /enter, and then it shows you the number of players in the zone and who they are. Sometimes there are a lot of people in the zone because somebody's getting power leveled. Do you see it?
Just /enter?
Yeah, just / and enter.
There's no, there's an enchanter and a druid.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ow. Not too much.
So they're probably just running through then. Just running by, yeah. Because I do that, I do the same thing as well. I mean, I always help out newbies, so whenever I run past newbies, I'll just cast some beneficial spells on them and then keep going my way. Just, you know, help them out. I do that all the time. A lot of people do the same because, you know, just pay it forward. Because someday you might need...
Just a nice thing to do.
Yeah, it's just a nice thing to do, and someday you might be the one appreciating the gesture, so I do that all the time. Every time I run by a newbie who's doing something, I always try to help them out. It's the right thing to do. One day that could be you. Like right now, I'm on this server and I have nothing. Somebody might help me out one day.
What's the food for, like the water, the skin of milk, and the cookies?
So if you run out of food, then you regenerate health and mana at a slower rate. I don't know if I don't know if they removed it. They might have removed it because in the normal servers, it's no longer a factor. Like you don't regenerate less anymore. But because this is old school rules, they might still do that. So if you run out of food and water, then you're gonna regenerate slower.
Alright, fair enough.
Back then, I think there was a limit. If you don't eat food for too long, you don't regenerate at all. I think I remember the old school style. But that's pretty harsh. Yeah. So you run out of food and water, then you basically starve to death. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But I don't think it's that harsh now. Even if it's not the same as the normal servers, I think they would never have gone back to that harsh penalty. It was really harsh. Because every time you die, back in those days when you die, all your items on you get left on a corpse in the dungeon or whatever. So you always spawn naked and then you have no food and no water. So you can't regenerate. So basically it's just really torture.
Basically you're screwed.
Yeah, you basically... No, because there's actually a bank in this game. In your home city, there's always a bank. So usually we leave things in the bank like a spare sword, a spare shield, some clothing, and some food and water. So that if you need to go find your corpse, you don't go back naked. You go back to your bank, you get your shit, and then you go and with your spare set of gear to go get your stuff back. Yeah, but it was really tough, man. Back in those days, it was really tough. I've shed many a tear going back after my corpse. Yeah, because if nobody helps you, then you lose your shit forever. And because you died, and when you died, you were at your best. You had all your best shit on you, and then you die, and then you go back, you take all your shitty stuff, rusty swords, and all the worthless crap that you can get, and then you go back and you try to do the same shit again to get to your corpse. Man, it's so much harder now when you can't do it. I mean, if you couldn't beat them when you were strong, your chance of beating them when you're weak is even worse. So yeah,
true that.
It's pretty crazy. Back then it was just so hard, but they took that away now. So I wish they put that back in because the game there's so much risk in everything you do. But then the reward feels greater because man, you made it through all that nonsense, man. Yeah, but now
Oh,
it's
I'm 62% towards level 3 already.
Ah, really? I'm still nowhere close to level 5, man. I'm still halfway there. It's taking too long. I'm fighting really easy crap. That's probably why I'm slow. Yeah. You get XP bonuses fighting stuff that's higher level than you. So if you fight like a yellow or a red, you get XP bonuses. So yeah, if you're capable
I'm
of
fighting yellows at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
if you can fight yellows and reds, then you gain more XP than normal. But I can only fight shit stuff because my gear is really rubbish. And every time I
My
fight,
gear is rubbish as well, but I just
yeah,
have that buff right now.
yeah, you're stronger because you're a spellcaster. Melee classes are very dependent on gear. Because
But I don't have any offensive spells, mate.
Yeah, but you're still stronger because you have a buff and
I can heal.
yeah, and you can heal. I can't heal. I can't buff. I can't do anything. So yeah, melee class is just very dependent on gear. If I don't get like good armor and good weapons, I'm very bad. Very bad. Yep. That's why I like playing spellcasters, because it's, you know, you don't have to, you can be naked and your spells still do full damage. So you're not like, you know, you're not really penalized very heavily for being naked. For not having good gear, you're not penalized too much. Whereas you're like your tank or a melee DPS class, you're really penalized quite heavily for not having decent stuff on you. So that always sucks. I'd much rather have good stuff on me all the time, but not always possible. Where are they? Where's the stuff I was killing? Oh, there we go. Let's kill this.
Got myself a second back real quick.
Oh, nice. I now have almost all my slots filled with bags except one. But yeah, it took me a while of saving. I did not bother going back to the town, so I saved and saved and saved. Now I got all bags.
That's cool.
Yeah. You're gonna have to spend a lot of money on spells, so you probably have to be careful with your spending as well. Like, don't buy weapons and armor because that shit's not that critical. Especially for you, it's not very critical. But you have to buy your spells, otherwise you're gimped. You have to have all your spells. You can do without armor and weapons, because the higher your level, the less you need. But you gotta have your spells, man, because if not, then you're gimped. You're like the opposite of melee classes. I can do without the spells so much. I gotta get the gear, man. Gotta have the gear, gotta get the stuff. Gotta get the swing sword, gotta get the armor. Yeah. That's probably also why, you know, starting out as a melee class or tank is probably the worst thing. So I'm gonna be shit for a really long time without any decent gear. Then again,
I'll give you some money.
There was a guy who said he'd give me some stuff, his old stuff. Yeah, he's a high level Shadowknight, and he says that he can give me his like hand-me-downs. Yeah.
Always nice to have hand-me-downs.
Yeah, I mean, if you had some old crap that you can give me, sure, I'll be happy to use whatever old crap you have. Because whatever he's got is better than my rusty sword, so anything's better than what I have. Yeah.
Anything's better than my club, to be honest.
Yep. Yeah, but you're a cleric. There is a spell you can cast that summons a magical hammer. It's a pretty decent hammer too. Yeah, but I think you need to get some levels. I think level 9 or 14 or something, you get that. And it's pretty decent. Yeah. So you don't have to buy weapons and all that, because you can get a magical hammer that's decent. That's why it's so much better being a spellcaster. Life is much easier.
Yep, I'm dead.
You did? Right. How many times?
I'm dead.
Third time? Third time? Fourth time?
Third time, yeah.
Right.
Third time's the charm.
I think I've died 7 times already. Maybe 8, I don't know. Lost count somewhere.
I lost my buff because of that.
Oh, but that buff was probably only gonna last like 20 or 30 minutes at most.
2 more minutes.
Oh, well, that would have that would have sped up your leveling by so much, man.
Dude, I'm already
Level
at
3.
71%. So
Yeah, it's good for you, man. I'm still about 60% in level 4. Very slow. All I'm killing are blues, so every time I try to kill the better stuff, I get into trouble.
I'll come over here and I'll heal you.
Yeah, I don't really need the heals. I just need better stuff. My stuff is just rubbish. Like I was grouping with another guy earlier. He was the same class as me. He was an Orge Shadowknight, and some guy gave him a lot of good stuff. So he was like killing everything in one hit. So I was like, damn it! You know, I take like 4 hits to kill that guy, and you hit everything, and everything dies in one hit. So like, damn. I wish I had his shit. Because if I had his shit, man, I would not be so sucky. Where did you get a weapon? I start with a weapon. This is my default weapon, short sword, and then I did a quest, and that gave me a rusty two-handed sword, which is better but still shitty. Not really even better. I mean, it's just the same. Rusty two-handed sword is about the same as a rusty short sword. Marginally better, maybe. But yeah, they're both still shit. It's still rusty. You guys should both go to Greater Fae. It's the most populated zone on Fini, and there's a group XP bonus. Solo XP is the worst. Yeah, I know, but you gotta remember that I'm starting out here in Ogok, and I have no Spirit of the Wolf, so I've got to run through Kitty Core and some other nonsense to get to... Yeah, I've got to take a boat as well. I really like East Common Lands though. I mean, I have fond memories of fighting orcs in East Common Lands. And then you can get the orc belts, which you can turn in Freeport once you get enough faction that they don't KOS you. And then those orc belts will get you some gold and some XP as well. So that's always good. What's good in G-Fae? Is it because of Unrest? I guess at some point I'll want to go into Unrest as well. Because it's the XP zone at the level. Zuko, are you still playing? Are you still playing on Fini, or did you leave already? I can't remember. Did you still have a character or account there? Quest XP is nerfed on... What? Really? Quest XP is nerfed? God damn it, man. I remember Orc Belts being like the best. Like, bone chips and Orc Belts were like the best turn-in quests, man. You just farm a shit ton of it and just turn it in and you get levels upon levels. So good. But if they nerfed Quest XP, then fuck that shit, man. If they nerfed it, then maybe Orc Belts aren't any good anymore. Now maybe that's why nobody's in East Common Lands. You still play on Fini? God damn it, man. Why aren't you coming here and casting me buffs on you, man? Yeah. Come here and buff me, man. Or port me, or give me Spirit of Wolf, or something. Anything. Crush Bone to 10. Then Unrest to 28. Then Lower Gook. Yeah, I guess that's a decent path. Because I know Unrest is pretty good. Unrest is pretty good. And I kind of like Unrest as well. I know the zone. I think I still remember the zone.
You gain experience. Well, that's what I was all.
That's
what I'm doing it for.
Where else? Where else would be here? Oh, Zuko, you're at work. That's why he can't help us out. Yeah. What class are you playing? What level are you anyway? Man, this yellow is kicking my ass. God damn it. Where is it?
So how do I advance past one-handed blunt? Awful. It's a 10 out of 10.
It's not out of 10. It's depending on your class, you get different bonuses to the ability. So I think yours is 5 plus level times 5.
Okay.
So your level 3 or level 2, it's like 15. I think is your max.
It's 10 at the moment, but for some things it's 15.
Yeah. So the maximum should be 15 for some. Well, it depends on what class you are. You get bonuses and nerfs depending on what class you are. I get bonuses because I'm a melee class.
Yeah, fair enough. My channeling is higher than my and basically those skills, the higher they are, the higher the hit rate is, or what?
Yep, the better the chance of hitting, the better the damage you do when you hit, and all that. So, yep, all that's important. Same thing with defense. The higher your defense, the better your AC, avoidance, and all that. So you have to get hit. The first few levels, you just have to intentionally get hit. Because I've played characters which were twinked to the roof. So basically, it means that I started out with like ridiculously strong items, and I don't get hit. So yeah, but you regret later on because later on you die in 1 or 2 hits, and if you didn't train them up early, then you suffer. Yeah.
My defense is 10 out of 10. Awful.
And I hit 5. Ooh, marsh bear. That's a red. I'm not touching him. Stay well away from the reds.
Oh, for the love of God. Stop running.
Oh shit. Getting ganked by 3 mobs. Oh god. It's not good. Oh my, I'm got 8%. No, don't die.
But isn't there a place where we can meet in the middle, or?
Not really. Not really. There's no low level stuff that we can kill in the middle of nowhere, so you gotta fight in some specific zones. So one of my viewers recommend that we go to Greater Feydark and Crushbone. Yeah, we can fight in Crushbone. And then
Greater Feydark.
yeah, it's very far from where you are as well. And it's even further for me because I'm the complete opposite end of that map. So yeah, it's very far away.
It's for me. It's just 2 zones.
No, you gotta take a boat ride. So, and that's at least
For me, it's common lands into Butcher Block.
yeah, that's a boat
Mountains,
ride from Common Lands to Butcher Block, and then you have to make it through KOS areas. If you don't have invisibility, you will get killed. You have to basically go into Freeport, which is a human city, and a dark elf will get killed on sight.
Haters
So,
gotta hate.
yeah, so you will not make it easily without invisibility. Without somebody casting invisibility for you, you will not make it in. Unless you know your way in, because there are You know, Freeport is technically a half evil city, so if you go to the evil side of it, then they won't kill you on sight. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous though. For you, you've never done this before, you won't know where to go. You'll probably end up dying, so yeah. Oh shit, I should not have fought this yellow. I definitely should not have fought this yellow when I'm at 20%. Yep, gonna die. Unless I get lucky on the hits, but I'm not getting very lucky on the hits. Oh, I made it! I made it, giant bat! Yeah! Kick your ass, giant bat. That's for making it look like I was gonna lose. I'm gonna just sit and chill. Oh, I'm encumbered too. Yeah, okay, it's time to go sell stuff. Ah, Zuko is a 54 enchanter. Cool. Enchanters are always nice. Enchanters will be your best friends, Dacryus. They have this very long-lasting buff that increases the rate of your mana regeneration. Yeah, so you will learn to love enchanters.
You will be my buddy.
Yep, your best friends, because you just need one to cast that buff on you and then you're all set for a while. Yeah, it lasts pretty long, and I think it can last up to what, 1.5, 2 hours. So you like start once you log in the server, then you just hunt around for a nice guy, and then you get that buff on you, and then you're set for the day. At least for the next 2 hours, and then you gotta go beg another one to cast the buff on you. Or you can get one in a group, and then yeah, that will work as well. Holy shit, someone's selling J boots. Nah, I'll farm it myself. I'll get my own stuff. I always do.
God damn it, I need to go into town again.
Yeah, you gotta sell, right?
Yep.
Yep, same here. I'm encumbered and I'm overloaded, so
Wait, I can get encumbered as well?
yeah.
Ah, wait.
Press inventory, press
Yeah.
I, and then you see your weight. So if you're carrying more stuff then you have strength, then you're encumbered. And then you run slower, you have some penalties. Mostly it's the running speed. Yeah. And running speed is dangerous because sometimes you want to run away from the enemy and you can't run because you're encumbered.
Yeah, what's the yellow bar
What's yellow bar?
underneath the mana bar?
Underneath the... Oh, that's endurance. You don't care about that because that's a melee type thingy. You don't
Okay.
use that at all. So not relevant to you. It's endurance.
Oh, I got 1 platinum again.
Nice. I have a lot more than that. I have 17, even after buying all my spells.
Yeah, how do I know what spells to buy? I
Uh,
mean, what level I can buy new spells? That's what I mean.
you can buy them at any time, you just can't use them.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all capped to level, so they actually show you what level the spells are, so you can actually check before you buy them. But before you head out of town for like a big adventure, which we are probably gonna do once you hit like level 5, you want to buy spells up to all the way up to like level 15 or 20, because you're not gonna go back home for a long time. Yeah. Once we head out to like an actual hunting area, we're not gonna leave. We're just gonna farm XP non-stop.
Alright.
Yeah. So you gotta like pack all your spells with you, and then you're basically going on a long trip. And you're not coming back until much later. Until like 10, 20 levels later, so you gotta buy all the spells and bring it with you.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Damn, I can learn a lot of spells at level 2 already.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily need those spells.
No.
Well, if you have the
I'm
money,
just,
yeah.
I'm just checking on one of the wikis to see
Oh
what
no,
spells
no,
I
no!
can learn.
Don't check the wiki, because the wiki stuff is for the regular game. You're not playing a regular server.
Ah.
Yeah, it won't work for you. Let me post the link in Twitch chat. Oh, that's a different link. Ah, shit! I had a better link.
Post it in Discord.
Wait, let me find the link first. Yeah, it is the link. Let's see, Discord. Yeah, that one. Go to that link and then it'll tell you what spells you can use, where to find them, and so on.
Alright.
Yeah. Most of the newbie stuff you can buy in your home city anyway, so there's really no need to hunt. But when you get higher level, they stop selling spells and then they're dropped by certain mobs or certain zones. And then you'll have to figure out like where to get this spell and where to get that spell. So this link that I sent you is specific to the server we're playing on, the old stuff basically. Because if you go to the regular websites and the wikis and all that, you will get false information because most of the stuff you read there is incorrect for what we're doing.
Alright.
Yep, because we're playing on special rule server basically, and it's the most popular server.
I can cast invulnerability on myself.
Yeah, but it lasts very long. I mean, it takes a very long time to recharge, like 15-20 minutes, and you cannot attack while net's on, so it's only used for running away. Yeah, it's like a hum shield, basically like divine aura or something. Yeah, right, divine aura and all that.
Mm.
That's good, but it's your escape spell basically. You cast that, and then hopefully the tank can pull aggro before you die. Yep, it's your escape. Sometimes you cast it when you're running away, just to be able to make it to the zone line.
Yeah, holy armor isn't better than courage anyway.
Holy armor stacks with courage.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh, then I
so
have
you
to
can
get
cast both of them and they will stack. So
and I need Yelp.
yeah, well, actually you don't really need Yelp. It's a waste of mana probably.
It costs 1 mana.
Yeah. Well, you can use it if you want. I mean, it's not a huge deal type thingy. Yeah, you can use. You can get yeah.
I'll get by with what I have.
Yeah, no, you can get that because that actually does help you a bit. And you don't have many spells to cast anyway, so you may as well just get it if you have the money. Because your spells tend to be much more expensive, and you will need a lot more spells than I do. Because I don't have a lot of very important spells that I have to have that cost me much. My spells are cheap, but your spells will be much more expensive. It shouldn't be a problem though. You should be able to afford it because you don't spend any money on weapons. You don't spend any money on armor, so you should be able to afford all your spells. shit, bear cub. Oh man, I'm still like 70% into level 4.
To
Oh,
getting
boy.
to level 4.
No, I'm at level 4 to get to level 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I've been level 4 for quite a while actually, several hours. Slow XP gain.
Yeah, I'm almost level 3 now.
Man, it takes me forever to kill a yellow man. My gear is just shit.
And buy a better sword.
I don't
Or
want to
sword.
buy a sword. I want to wait for that guy to show up that says he'll give me his hand-me-downs. He probably has better swords. I don't want to buy better. And there's nothing you can buy that's affordable. Anything that you buy from NPCs, the weapons and armor, they're overpriced and they're shit. So that's the reason is to make you go out and hunt for better things. So the NPCs don't sell anything worthwhile, so there's no point. The only thing worth buying from them are spells, because you don't get better spells outside at the low levels anyway. But you can't buy better gear from the NPCs. They only sell rubbish at ridiculously high prices. So there's no reason to buy them. Even if you want to buy something, you like message a player and try to buy something from a player, because they would more than likely have some hand-me-downs or some crap that they don't need anymore, and you can buy it for them. And it's probably much better than anything you can buy from a merchant or vendor.
But the good point about the zone you're in, there's stuff that actually has weapons on them. I only get beetles and stuff like that. And the occasional skeleton.
You have skeletons
they-
in
Yeah, but not that
Nectulos.
many.
There's a pyramid full of skeletons.
Yeah, but I don't want 20
go there?
skeletons in my in my face.
Yeah. Well, if you're playing like more of a DPS class, you can actually just rush in and kill them all. I used to do that with my Necro. Yeah. You can fight a lot of really powerful stuff with some of the pet classes, like the Necromancer, the Magician. They're all very powerful. Easily fight multiple enemies, no problem. Let me see.
Wait, a snake repost? Fuck.
Yeah, that does
Hey
happen.
man, what weapon?
Yes, it's probably drunk says someone is playing a cleric. Yes, he's playing a cleric. Yelp is a trap. You're a level 7 cleric? NPCs have to make a living too. That's true, but NPCs sell shit that's ridiculously overpriced, like ridiculously it's like it's worth like 5% of what they're selling it at. That's what NPCs sell things at. It's just no point, because by the time you can afford a piece of armor from an NPC, you could have like geared yourself up fully. I remember the good old days. I remember. It's probably drunk. Are you playing on the same server we are? Are you playing on Phinigel? Come help us out, man. If you have a level 7
Oh, he's a
cleric.
cleric.
Yeah, he says he's a level 7 cleric. Oh no, he's on P99. Casual nooblet reporting. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. I was considering playing on P99 before I made the decision to play on this server. Like, I mean, I don't know. P99, you can expect that there will be nothing new ever. But I would like to see some new stuff at some point. This server releases new stuff every 3 months, so yeah, I guess there are some advantages in that. And it's the biggest ever server in EverQuest, man. Like thousands of players play every day. It's like insane. It's like back in the old days, man. It's like back in the old days where there are thousands of players in the server. Damn it, it's like we took a trip back 17 years and we're back. Old school. Kicking it old school.
I'm not finding anything I can actually use as a weapon.
Yeah, that's fine. Even if you find a rusty hammer or something, it's probably no better than what you have anyway. You want good stuff, you're gonna have to... Oh yeah, you know what? There are snakes in your zone. You should try to kill snakes. They sometimes drop like a giant snake fang, and those are pretty decent daggers.
Oh, they're actually daggers.
Oh yeah, but hang on, I forgot. You're not a wizard or a necro. You can't use daggers, I think, because they're piercing weapons.
I can only use
blunt
blunts.
Weapons. Yeah, that's why it doesn't help you. Well, that doesn't matter. Just don't care about your gear too much because it's not gonna matter for you much. Just save the money, and then buy spells, and buy bags. Buy bags because it'll help you stay in the fight longer and not have to keep going back to town. And that's gonna effectively give you more experience and more money because you don't have to keep heading back to town. You may as well buy the Yelp spell because if it only takes 1 mana for the lowest level one, then yeah. The higher level ones get better. Because Yelp gets upgraded every 8 levels or so. The high level ones, they generate mana when you cast them, so yeah, so you cast it and you gain mana. Isn't that great? And you get better attack rate, although at that point you're never attacking anymore. You just cast it for the extra mana and then that's it. Get free mana.
I'm so close to leveling up.
I'm 20% away. I'm 80% at level 40, so I mean level 4, so another 20% of grinding to go, and then I will start to... I need a little bit of buffer before I head out, because I probably will die. I'll try not to die, but yeah, it's a treacherous run, man. Getting through Ketiko Forest. The undead have a tremendous aggro range in Ketiko Forest, and if I can't get Spirit of the Wolf, can't outrun them. Oh yeah, as a cleric, you don't have to buy every single spell too, by the way. There's some spells that don't come in useful, like the like the cold endurance, and there's a lot of stuff that don't come in useful. But of course, since you've never played a cleric before, you don't know what to buy and what not to buy, so the important stuff is your heals and your buffs. Gotta get the heals, gotta get the buffs.
That's cool. Oh, I got a cloth choker.
Cloth choker, well, it's good. Just put it on, gives you some AC.
Yeah, I'm looking for where it is. What it looks like. Oh, it's auto. It puts it on automatically.